Hello. Okay. Okay. Slash and blunt. Okay. What's this one? Slash and pierce. Um, slash and cool. Okay. Hello, gamer pal. How are you? Yeah, the Zosma artwork was done by Sato-san. So, the Twitter ID is displayed. It's Ultima underscore Patria or Patria. Um, go check it out. Uh, the the page has a lot of artwork. It's really good, and I'm humbled to be able to share those with you guys, my viewers. How have you been, pal? Okay. What am I doing? Oh, how come? Is it because of the global exclusive banner? Monkey Pod. Oh, what happened? It's for martial arts dragon. Well, she came through, but look at my jewel, 200 jewels. So I'm not sure what I can pull out of that. Slash and blunt. Don't forget, slash and blunt. Wait, I showed you. It's real quick. Hold on. It's right here. I have all 238 jewels, so I can't really pull on anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I I cut it off from the screen, but I only have 238 jewels. Yeah. So I gotta do the event and then maybe do some singles. Well, I I was trying for Labelle, and sure enough, Labelle was someone I needed because I needed that really good int debuffer for me to survive the egg battle. As you saw in the latter part, where even with int debuffing, the the damage was so hard. Okay, what am I doing? This one. I need to do slash, and then. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was super nerve-wracking. I, yeah, I gotta do it. I forgot already. Maybe 10 more times, but with the different forms. So yeah, good luck. I guess the only thing I'm really not happy about with that is the RNG with Starquake and the early paralyzed that you may get. It's yeah. Okay, I gotta bring gray, I guess. And then but yeah, whatchamacallit? Minus the RNG, I think it's pretty manageable. It's just that it's kind of like Ludwig battle in World Tower, where sometimes Ludwig would try to delay the attacks as much as possible. So even if you are on Tiger's Den, you won't have the mitigation, so it would hit really hard. I guess that's the part where I still don't understand on how to best whatchamacallit, how to best gauge on how the game kind of rolls the action order, where Egg would do the deadly attack, whether it be single target or AoE at the latter part. But outside of that, yeah, I can't say for sure that I had fun because it's pretty annoying. It's a really annoying battle. Okay. I need a cold burster. Excuse me. Dry slot is cold and yeah, dry slot is perfect. I'm gonna use this. Wait, I'm gonna use the other one. I don't want Bertrand to be doing counter a lot. That's cool. So I excuse me. I heard from the group that the bonus is capped at whatchamacallit, at 99%. Is that accurate? I'm not entirely sure about it. That's why I try to avoid saying that it's the cap, whether because I'm not too sure myself. Because I know Arce made mention about it one time that it's capped at 99%, but I'm not 100% certain whether that is still the case or not. No. I'm gonna use... yeah, this one. I have an RS1 sword. Yeah. Then the bell has this. Wait, that's full HP. SF2. 69. And then... oh, wait. I gotta use a wind bow. Wind bow, where are you? Where is... yeah, this one. And then Bertrand is gonna use 60% stone on this. Fusion feather. Can. Okay. Hey Rydia, how are you? It's been a while and I'm sorry I haven't got the chance to drop by your stream. How are you doing? Yeah, that's what I feel too, pal, about the whatchamacallit, about the cap. Whether it's really capped at 99% or not. I feel it's not, but really all we can do is to test it out, yeah. This one, and then I am gonna have... where is it? Where are you? This one? Or flash triple? Yeah, flash triple thirst is fine. Yes, I'm ready. So the artwork is done by Sato-san. The Twitter ID is displayed on the canvas of the stream, but if it's not that visible, it's in the description. The page has a lot of artwork SaGa related, and I think there's some other games, but a lot of which are SaGa Frontier 1 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm extremely humbled that I was allowed to share the artwork in my stream, as long as, you know, I put those messages and I credit Sato-san for the art. Of course, I would definitely do that. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense, pal, about that. Okay. I gotta switch out Acellus for Gray so that Gray can enter counter. People, I only have 238 jewels. I don't show it on the stream right now, but I only have... yeah, I don't even have enough for one draw, so... oh shit, I forgot dry slot. Sorry. And I'm gonna use UDX style for Bertrand. Okay. Bertrand. Okay. We are good. And then I have... yeah, he has dry slot, it's fine. Maybe I can do aqua drop just in case. Yeah. SaGa event on end of August. What's coming up end of August, Fifole? Do you know? I'm not sure what the update is. Oh yeah, Rydia. I saw your post. Congratulations with Muse. I mean, she's decent with farming, I would say. Just that she has a lot of competition with the category. That's why it's a little hard to, whatchamacallit, to justify in chasing for a Muse, in my opinion. Oh, oh yeah. I saw Ichikawa-san sharing that on Twitter. I'm not sure whether that would be the next thing or not, you know? So what, for everyone's knowledge, what Fifole was saying is on Twitter. Ichikawa-san shared a train. I'm not sure whether it's in SaGa Prefecture or not, but it has the SaGa Frontier 2 art in it. So it could be a hint that the next banner could be SaGa Frontier 2. We don't know. So yeah. I have done so much action in this. I'm just happy to get rewards from this. It's so tanky. Level 7. Oh, I don't know. Am I? Hold on. I retweeted the post so I can see it better. Yeah, it's a train. Is it? This. Hold on. Yeah, it's a train, pal. I'm happy with this 802k score. You give me guide character HP. I don't know, people. You know, I just grind like you. Okay, 625. I can do 2 single draws. I'm gonna get 2 UDX characters. I'm just kidding. So, for everyone's knowledge, the banner right now is a double UDX. It is Laura and Silver, and then we'll go through that in a while. I'm just gonna finish this real quick. And I'm sorry I get distracted, so I'm having a hard time setting up a party. Slash and Pierce. And then there is AoE, row, I think. No, AoE, column, and then single. Okay. AoE, column, and single. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. So it's Pierce. So I gotta use Final Emperor, I guess. Yeah, it's 909, so it should be fine. And then Pierce. I mean, I already used SLS. Oh, you, Rapino, SSS. But hold on. DSC is blunt only, right? Yeah. Okay. What Pierce do I have? That is a burst. Oh. Sacred Tree. Yeah. Okay. I'll use Matcha. And then Slash and Pierce. So I can use Gustav too. And then I'll inherit a Triple Crush. I'll do it like this. Matcha is at the back. And then one more AoE. Then we should be good. Either Slash or Pierce. I'm saving Rich for the other stage. Rayleigh I'm saving for the other stage as well. Slash and Pierce. What are you? Okay, let's do Anya. JP use this app. I wait. I'm trying to understand what you said, Fifole. JP used the app 8:34 a.m. before it dropped. I don't know. Because it's not yet August 30th. Very low day. Quick and August 24th global version. I don't know for global. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna pull. We will know tonight because it's gonna be, we would get more information about the global exclusive banner. I'm honestly excited. Lucky coin. Yeah, so lucky coin from Tirpitz, the arm merchant. It puts Tirpitz to a dodge stance for 2 turns. So if you are on a dodge stance, you are able to dodge Soul Steal from Kujinsi. I've known that before because I've used who was that? I forgot who was that had dodge, and he or she was able to dodge Soul Steal. Okay. What am I doing? Albert for single target. I'm just gonna do this. And then Emperor would be AoE for burst. This is 71, 60, 78. Okay. This one. And then Gus would be single target for SF2. I know I have a sword for you. Okay, this one. And then Acha would be using the stone. And then this one. Anya would be using her special epee. Okay, we're done. Wow. I don't know about Shining Force, Rydia. What is it about? I only know most Final Fantasy games. I'm sorry. Okay. This should be fine. Matcha, you're good as well. I'll bring Rock Sting just in case. Gus, I'm gonna bring Triple Crush. And then you're good with that. And then Lefty, yeah, we're good. Okay. Let me see. Okay, like this. Oh, no. Ah, I see. So it's a strategy game. That's cool. I noticed that you like a strategy game, Rydia. I know you played Final Fantasy Tactics too one time. I remember joining your stream one time with that. Get attack. Oh wait, I can do. Gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta do this and this. Wow, that was bad. Okay. Okay. Triple Crush, Lefty Fork, and Sacred Tree. Normal. Oh yeah, this is good. I should have brought Tower. Or yeah. Randomizer for FF9. Wow. So I remember you talking about that the last time. Is that the same mod or was there an update to it? Ah, I see. Okay, this is good. Oh, so when you play a modded game, are you able to continue with your progress with wherever you have with the game? Hey, Silsey, how are you? And good morning. I I don't know if you speak French, but bonjour, is it correct? I don't speak French. That's one of the words I know. No, Fifole, I'm not gonna buy any of the costume because I don't. Yeah, I can't afford paid jewels right now in JP. Maybe next time if I have the chance. Oh, thank you, Silsey. I kind of heard it from, watching different cartoons, and they try to speak French, Western cartoons, and then that's how I just learned how to pronounce it. But since you are here, Silsey, and for everyone, Pel, Rydia, so I remember posting about asking for your thoughts about making a tier list. It seems that in discussing that with the Discord folks, it seems I'm not gonna push through with the tier list, mainly because there is a different idea that the group wanted, and they got it covered already. I'm just waiting for anything I can help with in that avenue. So I'm currently just on standby for that matter. Alternatively, so that changes the idea. I know, Silsey, you were in agreement that maybe it's a good idea to have a tier list, so that there is extra reference on top of what Sure has already produced. Um, I think I want to approach it differently, and I want to get you guys' thoughts about it. So rather than going a full-on tier list, I'm thinking maybe we can do a top 5 or a top 10. It kind of falls into the same category what the Discord group is doing. So what they are trying to do is more on a holistic macro view of all the units. But for me, I wanted to focus on certain attributes like, say, AoE slash AoE blunt and so on, who are the top 5. And then I plan to do that every quarter. So quarter would mean every 3 months that I would try to produce those kind of videos, just so we can revisit who is the top 5 by that time. As you know, DPS would always change, but by not so much, but it still would change. What do you think about it? That's how I would like to approach that, and maybe when I have the time, definitely not tomorrow because I have some plans. Maybe starting Wednesday, because again, Wednesday through Friday I am off work, so I would have the time to produce that kind of video. And of course, I would still have the part 2 off banner, the overdrive unit, and the critical units. What do you guys think? Because I feel I know what the value is with what the Discord group is trying to do, and I also know the value of what people wanted, just knowing who are the top of that tier list, and then I can do a zoom in of that list of characters that I pick, because I know what they're intending to do from the Discord group is more on trying to categorize them into the different group, AoE slash, single target slash, and so on, and then they would do a whole tier list about it. But for me, I'll just do a top 5, and then we'll keep on revisiting that every quarter if possible. All right. Thank you for that, Silsi and Rydia. Yep, I agree. So I think that's one of the common feedback that Share would receive regarding the tier list, mainly because it's a more at a high level. It gives you an idea enough for you to be able to play properly, and then once you understand how the game is played, that's where you try to find other information that you might not know. And that's what I think people are expecting from that list, and unfortunately that's not what Share wanted to do with that. That's and hence the confusion that just happened. So for me, I again, that's my take on the whole tier list thing. I would try to veer away from it. I mean, my idea. Yep. That is good, pal. And if you can discuss that with him, so that he is very open to feedback. So if anything, any feedback that you guys have about it, or what's wrong, or what works, what doesn't work, he would take all of that, and then I'm pretty sure he would be more than willing to modify that for the next update, and he updates that monthly. Anyway, but yeah, that's my take of the whole tier list thing. I'm just gonna do the top of the list, and then if needed we can dwell into a certain category further if wanted to. All right, let's do this one. Ah, I see. Um, Unfortunately, I can't speak on behalf of Sure, but the only thing I'm sure of is he should have some idea in mind of what he wants to happen. So maybe consider that as it is, if possible. Okay. 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 Yeah. Why are you so fast? Why are you so fast, Rastaban? Yeah. Yeah, I think in reading the chat, it's too much of a change for him to accept, because it's gonna be a total redo of the list, which is, I don't think that's what everyone wanted to happen with his list. So yeah. Yeah, FIFO, it should be in 2 hours from now, 2.5 hours. Yeah. Okay, we're done with final aisle. We have 1,000 jewels. Eh, that's so sad, but it's okay. Okay, what do we have? Why were there two dungeons? It's this one. What is this? Oh, it's like the treasure map thing. Okay. So the treasure map, what do I get? Okay, we get the promotion, we get more gold. Oh, we get gold pieces. That's cool. Okay. Then for a regular one, oh, we get gold pieces here too. That's cool. Okay. Then this is the event itself. I find it funny because I see a lot of posts already on Twitter. That's how I knew who the boss is. And I think, I'm not sure whether this is the same boss from Scarlet Grace, which is really weird because the feature characters doesn't have anybody from Scarlet Grace. Anyway, so it's single target, slash, pierce, cold, and thunder. Okay, let's do this. Yes, so Tirpitz is RS2. He's gonna go in platinum. And then Laura, Unlimited SaGa. And then Silver from Romancing Saga 1. I'm not sure. I know I might be pronouncing the name weirdly, but that's how I would pronounce it with my English / with Tagalog accent. Tirpitz. I know he's a known explorer, yeah. Tirpitz? Tirpitz. I don't know which one is correct. And I don't want to butcher the name. Okay. So slash, pierce, thunder, and heat, I believe. Okay. We're gonna use Pretty Boy Darius right here. And who else? Pierce. Actually, I need a strength one, so I am going to do... Oh wait, I have Kumi. Hold on. Where are you, Kumi? Yeah, Kumi. Terputz? Ah. But look, in the katakana it says Tirpitz. So that's why I tried to pronounce this as Tirpitz or Tirpitz. I don't know. But if it's Terputz, then yeah. Terputz, is it? Terputz or Terputz? Ah, Terputz. Like that. Thank you for the informal English lesson. I don't want to butcher the name. That's ultimately my goal. Okay, Kumi, what are you gonna use? I need single target because it's vandalized. Okay, single target. Oh. Sorry. Okay, German. I'm sorry. Yes, you're correct. Okay, how do I program vandalize on you? Oh, you're already on vandalize. Okay. And then Darius is gonna use Blade Boisterous, and then FD4. Okay. And then who can we train? What are the bonuses? Slash and cold, and then the captain character. Okay. So, who can we train? Slash and cold, it says. Oh, Narwhal's daughter. Oh, she's almost max. Who else? Tyler. Tyler is cool. And Rastaban. Yeah, Rastaban. Okay, we're good. Rydia, you know, in global I haven't done final IM. I usually do it on the end of the week, and then hopefully I don't forget. I have been busy too, and pretty sure I missed maybe 2 or 3 days of the daily rewards. So yeah, that kind of sucks because we're currently having 10,000 pieces of the Remembrance Battle Exchange, which is, yeah, that's a lot to miss, but it's okay. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal or anything. Hey Zul, thank you for joining. How are you? UDX banner. I hope it's bad because I'm low on jewels. I'm low on jewels too, Zul. So, yeah. Right now in global, I have 7,000 jewels, and then I have 2,000-ish jewels sitting in the present in my present box. I'm trying my really best to avoid exchanging those from the present box, just to save it, to think that I only have limited jewels. But yeah, but you know what's funny, Zul, and for everyone. So I posted that the global exclusive banner, right? And then all the JP folks retweeted and like and whatever. So Denny and I were talking. So Denny commented, stares at the banner. Oh no, I don't have jewels. And then I responded, oh, I have 6k jewels. We're both in the same boat. And then Ichikawa-san liked both of our comments, which was cringy because producer seeing that we're we're low on jewels. And then we were both like, oh my god, senpai noticed us. But yeah, that was too funny today. That's very fair, pal, because we don't know what's gonna be good with the global exclusive one. They can bring in a unique skill that JP doesn't have, but the way we can predict this is, say it's Rufus, right? That's the feature banner. Just like in the state Romancing Saga 3 stage hero side, they kind of buffed Ellen a lot because Ellen is the star of the banner, right? Even though it's low on, which should be Mikhail, which is so weird, but whatever. But yeah, it says Romancing Fest Ellen, right? So they kind of buffed Ellen a lot. This one, it says Romancing Fest Rufus. So all I can say is it could be that Rufus is stuck as a gun user, or it could do a whole 180 and give Rufus maybe a sword, because Probing Slash kind of hinted that he can use a sword, apparently. Oh hey Pat, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm am I audible to everyone? Just making sure. I have my OBS console opened as well. I'm looking at it as I stream just to make sure, I don't shout at everyone's ears. Hey Tepwin, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you, Silsey. Alright. I'm not sure, Pat. Maybe it's the YouTube app on your TV, maybe? Or if you're on Chromecast, it's has something to do with it. Huh. Yeah, good evening, Tepwin. I know it's late your area too. I know, Pat. uh, yes, the dark gun is for doll, unless, again, they can do some curveball with that banner and give Rufus some kind of magic attack. I don't know. But, trying to relate it to the game, if anything, Rufus should have mind magic, right? I doubt Liza is gonna be given another weapon. Liza's martial arts is kinda equated to Liza in Saga Frontier 1. I know, Tepwin, I'm pretty low on Jewel. Yeah. I'm not sure if you were here, Tepwin. I was excuse me. I was telling Zul, Tel, and everyone, Silsey, Rydia, that Denny and I were just kind of ranting to each other that we are low on Jewel, but we wanted to pull on the banner. And then both of our comments got a like from Ichikawa-san. which is so cringy. Yeah. I, um, I honestly don't know because I think there is a running joke in the JP side where they were trying to observe I forgot his name. He's the one of the speaker whenever there is a live stream on the JP side, and it's like his face is like iconic now where if people wanted Jewel, they would make a meme out of that person's face, not in a bad way, but more in a funny way that you're like that people were trying to demand jewels from JP side. Yeah, Pat. So that's one thing that concerns me because if Rufus gets at least tension 6 and another buff maybe, and he becomes a really good AoE whatchamacallit, AoE farmer, then he just completes the farming, just the farming scene. He can be really good with bossing and AoE farming. I mean, right now he's kind of good with submachine gun, but yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, he's plat pal. Zul, there is, if they design Rufus as a farmer, there is, there should be no reason for them to not reprint Rufus, because, and I'm not saying it's gonna be now, maybe in some other time when they plan for the reprint, but there is no reason for them not to reprint Rufus. I'm gonna finish this Pel, and then we can go through the banner so that you know I have 2,000 jewels rather than 1,000. So we can do six single pools. Sky Twister turn 1. That is possible with this style. But I'm trying to think because they can, I don't know if they can amplify Babel Crumble so that it's SSSS damage, because right now we're slowly moving into 10 to 11 BP SSSS damage while we start to do row and column 10 BP SS damage, because it's gonna start by Christmas Final Empress and Christmas Noel, where they do row damage for SS damage for 10 11 BP, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Sky Twister part because it's gonna be too much if anything. I know they tried to do a turn 1 Final Emperor that can do Galaxy with Music Festival style, and that was a hit for a lot of people. I'm not sure how it's going to be with Liza, because if they try to do, well, if they try to make this Liza start with 14 BP, it's still gonna be good, except because she can't really do turn 1 DSC with the next style, the summer one in JP. But if you have Anya in the party, then she starts with 15 BP and turn 1 DSC. Boom. That's the plan. We foiled it. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I mean, it sounds plausible, right, Pat? Turn 1 Sky Twister, so she starts with 14 BP. And by default, she can't do turn 1 DSC with the next style Inherit. But if we have Anya in the party, then she starts with 15 BP instead, so you can do DSC turn 1. Yes, they have to make Liza appealing, mainly because they also buff human female too. So DSC Zul is a 3 to 5 hit single target attack, blunt. Every time you do an attack, you get an attack boost for Liza for 1 turn. So the more attack you do, the stronger she gets. And it's true to the game with how DSC is executed. So it's gonna be, I'm sorry, I might say it wrong. It's sliding, suplex, Babel crumble, is it? And then giant swing, and then another, what was that? Suplex? I forgot. But yeah, in the game in Saga Frontier 1, it's if you have all those skills, you would automatically have DSC in your list of skills. And then it would just try to do all those skills in just one execution. It can do 3 attacks, up to a maximum of 5 attacks. So that's how DSC is designed as well in JP. So it's sliding, and then suplex, and then Babel crumble, and then giant swing, and then suplex. Oh, they weren't able to take it down. That's so sad. Huh. Okay, I need to replan this then. Pat, so the just checking, Pat, you can hear me, right? You can hear me now? Oh, welcome back, Tepwin. Okay, Pat. So, we would be transitioning to, you know how we have those amplified skills with 10 BP doing SSS damage, triple S. So with the next tier, they would do 10 or 11 BP that does SSSS damage. That's the next step to that. So one example is, where are you? This is Pel's homie, Johan. So Johan has Kamui. So Kamui is 10 BP with SSSS damage. And there's also, where are you, Pink Tiger? Pink Tiger that does 13 BP SSSS damage. And then there's also a lot of stuff where, whatchamacallit, where are we now in the game? So we are, so this is the SaGa stage, and then should be after the SaGa stage, that's where Liam should have been released, but we got Liam early. And then the other banner, we get Katarina, Rouge, no, not Rouge, Katarina, Gustav, Forneus, and Dark. So Dark is a crit, and then starts the column where it's 8 BP and then SS damage. So on Dark's release, it's gonna be, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. On Dark's release, he is really good in this state. What am I clicking? I'm sorry. Where are you? I think it's chapter, oh, chapter 2, yeah. So chapter 2 is, this is like Dark's best whatchamacallit, farming area, because you would do Bloody Harvest, it would do a crit and take down these 2 soldiers. It would do another Bloody Harvest because he get plus 3 BP for doing crit, and then would take down this plane, and then everybody else would just focus on Metal Black. I'm not gonna tell the story why Metal Black is here, but yeah, this is Dark's farming area. Basically, we're gonna start having the 8 to 10 BP SS or SSS for column and row. And then single target would slowly creep into SSSS damage for 10-11 BP. Where are we? So I got Dark. Okay, so I got Dark, and then we got Liam banner, and then we got the whole reprint thing, because that was Candy's banner. UDX Candy, the off banner units were changed to all UDX characters. That's why I got some of the UDX characters with me as well. And then Strom, and then we went Christmas with Christmas Noel. I didn't got Final Empress, and then Pel's Homie, Christmas Bokwan, and then whatchamacallit, we go to New Year's with free Lion Princess, 16 BP AoE SS damage. But she has Power Charge 3, so it's a turn 2 burst rather than a turn 3. And then, where is it? So Acellus has single target 12 BP SSS damage. And then we already moved to the domain where if it's an AoE, it's like 10 to 11 BP and then A damage, sometimes S. Saruin is the only one I know where it's 7 BP and it's S damage and double element too at that. But like this one, Seato. So Seato is 9 BP. It's double element, so it's SS. If it's single element, it could have been SSS. Yeah. And then Urpina. So Urpina, 11 BP SSS. Pink Tiger, 13 BP SSSS, single target. Sheraha, again, if it has extra effect, like say this one, it has strength debuffing, it would be more than 10 BP, but AoE is mostly capped at A damage, if anything. And then I didn't get a Jamila in this banner. It's Sheraha, Farah, and Jamila. So Farah is 14 BP SSSS. And then we move to... So I remember for Scarlet Grey's, Matcha is a really good, well, 9 BP and then double C. So that's like SS damage, if I'm not mistaken. And then there is Row for Leonard, Chinese New Year. And then Balmain is Column and Row. That's really good as well. What else? Yeah. But yeah, to summarize that, Pat, so we already are in the domain for AoE where if it's 9, 10, 11 BP, it's A damage tops, sometimes S, like say Saruin. But if it's single target, if it's 10 BP, right now we have it at SSS, but we may slowly move to SSSS damage. And then we should start seeing column and row folks that do like what Dark does, 8 BP SS damage. Like this one. 8 BP SS. Yeah. And that should start the column and row farming meta. And it's not saying about it being a meta, but rather I remember someone was asking whether there is a similar character that's current in JP that's the same as Arthur, and I answered no, because it's more on versatility in farming depending on what character you have, you can farm on column or row. You know, the game doesn't limit you because it's the same cap. What else? Yeah, best mystic Virgil. So he has 13 BP, SSS, row damage, and double element. What else? Will has 8 BP B damage, but it has 1 LP cost because of heat up. Narcissus is really good, and he is plat. Narcissus has, so this one, it's 11 BP. It's A damage, but it's 1 to 3 hits. If you do 3 hits, that's like really, really good. So, and each hit would debuff int by chance though. Okay, we'll continue that later. We'll go to the banner first. I'll do my single. Watch, I would get SS here. Okay, good. Just A. Okay, we're gonna do the UDX. So we have silver. So silver, I heard, transforms into a dragon. So let's try it out. Maybe it's this one right here. She doesn't. Where is it? Is it this one? Okay, she doesn't. I thought she does. I heard a wrong rumor then. I'm sorry. Hey, Denny. Oh, I'm sorry. And thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you here. Denny, if you're still here, I was just telling everybody about our close encounter with Ichikawa-senpai. How he liked our ranting with low jewels. Anyway. So this is silver. First one, single target blunt and thunder. Practically free BP. Next one is Dragon Force. It says it's gonna put self into heat up large effect, so I think that's 15%. And then it says add Frost Ravine, I guess as a follow-up, because I saw someone showcasing silver on my Twitter feed. So she kind of works like Liam, or was that Shuzer, where she does 2 follow-ups with the Frost Ravine. And yeah, so the additional Frost Ravine lasts for the entire battle, and heat up as well, it lasts for the entire battle. And then Frost Ravine is single target, cold and thunder, and then heal self extra small. And I think silver starts with one of this Dragon Force already, so she just has to buff it once, and then she would have max stack for the Frost Ravine. And then the last one is single target, blunt and cold, so for 12 BP, and then put buff self with moral up extreme effect for 1 turn. I'm sorry. So this is a single target blunt and cold, so she would buff herself with moral up extreme effect for 1 turn. After buffing, she would execute the attack. So that's kind of the new thing in JP right now. They would buff themselves first before executing the attack, just like how you saw if you watch the egg battle clear I uploaded, where I used Labelle. If she used skill number 3, she buffs herself with int and then does the attack, but I utilize that to be able to land some debuff on egg. Anyway, so this is silver, and the abilities are, so the first one is what I shared already. At battle start, she kind of casts Dragon Force, just put self with additional Frost Ravine, and then buff self with heat up large. Yeah. And then the second one is on turn ends, BP plus 1 to self. On battle start, BP plus 2. So she has power charge 2 and then gets BP plus 1 every end of turn. So one thing you gotta know if a character has BP plus 1 on X. So if it's on attack, when an attack lands, so an attack has to land for you to have the BP plus 1. So you can't really consider that BP plus 1 on auto if that character skips a turn on round 2, for example. That's a good example for Summer 3s. So Summer 3s, double Phoenix Arrow is 9 BP, and then she gets 1 BP whenever she hits an attack. So practically, she can do a 909. However, because she doesn't attack on round 2, that on round 3, she can't use Phoenix Arrow on auto. So that's one thing you gotta consider. And this one, for Silver, she's guaranteed to have the BP plus 1 because it's a turn end. So you can execute however rotation you have in mind for that. And then, yeah, last one is Protect High Tension. It's Iron Wall 5, 30% defense, and Tension 5, which is 20% attack. Okay, next one is Laura. So Laura is... this one is... I think she is all single target, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Flashy skills though. Wow, that was cool. So this one is a great sword style. The first one is single target, heal self with extra small effect. The second one, single target, slash and pierce. And then there is a medium chance for BP plus 4 to self. And the last one is single target, slash SSSS damage. Okay, so that can be awakened to 13 BP, which tells me that one way or another she has power charge 3. Okay, so the first one, turn starts, extra large chance to put to buff self with attack boost, large effect for 3 turns, and then on top, included in that large chance, she gains BP plus 2 to self every turn start. The second one, on turn start, large chance for strength buffing, extra large effect, and then BP plus 2 to self on that same roll, and then protect high tension. So yeah, she can't use this on turn 1. You gotta rely on RNG to get BP plus 2. I mean, she can get BP plus 4 at max with good RNG. So extra large, I believe, is 40%, right? If I remember correctly. So personally, for me, I'm not really a fan of RNG based BP recovery, but I mean, Laura is cool, so maybe it's worth a shot. And lastly, I'm gonna try to pronounce what Pell taught me. Terputs. I butchered the name. I'm sorry. In Japanese, in katakana, it says tirpits. Sorry about that. I butchered the name in English. So, the first one is Lucky Coin. So, Lucky Coin, what Fifole has shared earlier, because he puts himself in dodge stance, that he is able to dodge Soul Steal. Yeah, it's a fast one. Put self in dodge stance for 2 turns. That makes more sense, Denny. Cool pirate dude. Or pirate himbo number 2, right? Our merchant. No, Pell. Number 3. First one is Henrique. Number 2 is Magellan. Number 3 is Tirpitz. Or Terputs. Oh, okay. And then this one, it looks like Cannon Tomahawk. I think this one is canon, the first two kanji. It says single target, slash and blunt, and then confuse. Why would they implement confuse? I wonder. Remembrance battle Domafa needs confuse. Oh, that's why. Anyway, so but we cleared it with awesome Strum Ikunin tanking, so we're good with that. Anyway, this is Cannon Tomahawk. What? It's a combo. There was a cannon shot and then Tomahawk. That's cool. And then Hyper Hammer Plus. So Aisha has Hyper Hammer, and then Nora as well, the Axe Nora. So Hyper Hammer, it actually debuffed the attack from SSS to SS, and then you can awaken it to 8 BP instead. And then because of the reduction in the BP, there's also the additional effect of chance to debuff agility with medium effect. So that's still good in some ways for Hyper Hammer Plus. Okay, let's see. First one, if you do an attack that hits, so you would chain with whatever this kanji is. It says that whatever that skill is, it's single target, slash, and then when the attack hits, there's a chance to reduce endurance, a small effect, and then there's a chance to reduce willpower, small effect. It's at rank 1, so it's gonna be 10%, I believe, because as you know, if there is a debuff, it's 10 to 15% if it's small. So if it's rank 1, it's 10%. If it's rank 99, that's 15%. So yeah, and it goes the same for buffs, just different number, 5% difference. If you rank it to 99, you get that extra 5% effect on you. The next one, when the attack hits, heals self HP extra small, and then buffs self with endurance, medium effect. And then the last one is robust, high, protect. Wow, that's new. Okay, so when getting attacked, extra large effect. So extra large is Iron Wall 5, so that's 30%. And then if HP is full, damage. Oh, there's further damage mitigate, large effect. So in a way, Turputz, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, has 50% mitigate on full HP, and then would have 30% afterwards. That's pretty cool. Because he heals himself with second ability. So yeah. He would have some niche uses, but ultimately, and good news for you, Denny, that Turputz is platinum unit. So the banner is UDX Laura and silver, and then Turputz would go to platinum. This one right here, the second line. I don't know the kanji, so I don't even want to pronounce that, but Turputz, after the gacha ends, would be added to the platinum gacha. Yeah, so Pel, they actually release a lot of good platinum units, like this Cordelia, for example. So this Cordelia is a good farmer. And Pel, this is what I was telling you. Who was that? Subir's New Year style, the one with the paintbrush. So his skill number 1 later on can be amplified for B damage for 4 BP. I know you use Subir. So it's this one right here. And then the next one is another row, Crystal Strike. It's Pierce and Cold, 10 BP SSS damage. And then lastly, what's this? Glacia. Glacier Storm. It's Glacia's Storm. So Glacier Storm, I guess. AoE, Pierce and Cold, 12 BP because it has additional effect over double element, and then guard down for everyone. So it could be good in farming in some ways, like yeah. But this one is a really good farmer, Platinum Cordelia. Mecha, you guys already know. Albert. So this Annie is, I think we run through it when UDX Darius was released. So Annie has a new sprite, which is really cool. Cheap AoE, E damage, slash. This one is Column, slash and pierce, and then buff self with strength, and can be awakened for 8 BP. And then Rosario Impale plus. You guys know that already. She has Protect High Tension, medium chance for self-heal small effect and BP plus 3. And then when attack hits, self-heal extra small and BP plus 1. Yeah. Guelha, or however his name is pronounced, he gets a lot of AoE and then a good single target. So again, good farmer. And earlier I showed you Narcissus. Narcissus is pretty good as well for bossing and farming. But farming, he would be good if he has Delta Petra, which I don't have because it's a SaGa Soul style. Yes, that is true, pal. And you can also actually you can use that Guelha for tanking, because remember in global, Poseidon Shot Plus got self-heal, and this one, even though he doesn't have any defenses with him, he has whatchamacallit, yeah, Poseidon Shot would be able to help with this if anything. I don't know how this is gonna be implemented in global, because Poseidon Shot is 10 BP SSS damage. This one is 12 BP, even though it's double element SSS and single target as well. So we'll see how Guelha is gonna get changed. Okay, 6 singles for this Ultra Deluxe banner. Maybe we can get Silver or Laura. No preference really. Or maybe we can get Denny's Pirate Himbo. Thank you, Tepwin. I'm not expecting much because, you know, 6 singles. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 4 more. Ah, all A style. Where's Mokucha? Come on, Mokucha. Nope. Okay, last one. No Mokucha. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, that's the event in JP. I gotta figure out what to do. It's fine. I'm not really sad. I'm just doing it for fun. Right now, even though I want Otama from this banner, what's her name? Hana. From this banner to make simulation battle easy. It's fine. I mean, it's not like I'm hardcore in JP. I mean, I just finished A, which is like what, months after release. But yeah, this is where I am with Remembrance. 9,000 points. I think I can do Wyvern with Axe. I'm a little scared though. Hammer, I'm missing Domafa because I don't have Otama, or I don't have. I would need good RNG if I'm going to use Nora to tank. time I pulled singles for Apollo on a 5-style banner. Oh no. I'm, I'm sorry. Oh, that's why whatchamacallit, Denny, your Gucci bag, right? Oh no, not Gucci, sorry. Hermes bag. Yes, Pat. So, in JP, and if you guys are on Reddit too, I updated the Remembrance Battle thread to add Domafa and Wyvern. So for you, Pat, so Domafa, the battle looks like this. So he has 2 soldiers and then Domafa. Whenever counter goes to 0, these 2 soldiers would debuff their resistance from Charm and Confuse, and of course willpower down. And that's your ticket to inflict those ailments from them. If you don't do it, the next turn, they would reset their counter, and then you can't debuff them in doing intelligence or whatever, because they would cleanse any debuff and then start their attack. Their attacks are Stinger, which is 100% IK if you don't have any defenses. And then they would do Shock Rush, which is 100% paralyzed. Both of these soldiers would do those 2 attacks. So, again, if you're on Reddit, try check how I did it with Axe. That was epic, right, pal? You remember with Strum Ikonen tanking like a rock star? Yes, Pat. So if you clear 20, on the next reset, it would just keep on giving you the reward for clearing 20. Yep, that was epic with Strum Ikonen with Domafa. That's why we don't have much use for Turputs with the Confuse, because we already finished it. No, the enemies don't change, Pat. Wait, let me read carefully. Does your progress get wiped? No, your progress doesn't get wiped. If you cleared like 20, do you still stay there? Yes, you still on 20. I'm talking about when the enemies change. So when the enemies change, you start in 0. So just like this one, for Axe, I haven't attempted Wyvern yet, so my progress there is 0. So you gotta progress through the battle again, and then you get new progress with the new battle. Yes, you earn more points. Well, since Pat is here, and then it looks like he hasn't seen these new battles, let's try Wyvern 20. Maybe we can clear it with Pat being here, you know, lucky and all. Because I need all the luck. Okay, what do we do? I gotta do Genbu, Tortoise Shell. And then I gotta have our best Remembrance Battle character, Strum Ikonen, in front. And then I'm thinking of bringing Tyler, because Tyler has healing. Even though it's 25% chance, it has an effect of healing to self, so he would be able to heal himself with the attacks. And then we're bringing Pretty Boy Darius right here with the passive AoE heal. That is large effect, so 37%. Okay, let's see. Where is your axe? This one. Where is your axe? This one. Am I bringing black? Oh, sorry, that's not a question because Denny is here. I gotta bring black. But not this style. I gotta bring this style. This style is really good for Remembrance Battle. And then Ellen. Ellen has her axe. Okay. I know you're gonna comment like that, Denny. Okay. So we're gonna protect Ellen, so she's here Well, actually, Darius. Yeah. And then defenses. So in front, I I need to have slash, minor and blunt, and then pierce. That's it. No element. So I'm gonna do this one. Then I need blunt. Get this. And then what is this again? Slash. I need blunt. Oh wait, so I need blunt, I need the suit. This one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Tyler would have the other suit, Harmonia. And then Pink Tiger. Yeah, why not? I gotta use Gold Feather Charm just to be safe. Gold Feather Charm, Gold Feather Charm. Yeah. Yes, Pat. This one does the opposite. It does the vertical and then does the horizontal. He is so good for Death Master, and then for Remembrance Battle, of course, he is better than the stage one, because stage one is more for farming. This one is more for bossing, because if you don't need to attack, then he can just keep on casting Ki to, you know, gain BP. No, don't re-roll, Pat. That's like the last resort. Okay. Okay, for Denny, we're gonna use the Cutie Brim. For Black. This one? Wait, what was he? Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's fine. Okay. What am I doing? Matriarch Male. I gotta do this one. Genji Helmet. Yeah. And then this one. Yeah, that's good. So Pat, I'm not sure if you are aware, in JP during the 3.5-year anniversary, we were given 3 tickets to pick whoever Romancing Fest characters we wanted from 2021 and earlier. So that's why that is correct, Silsey. So Pat, that is how I got New Year Narwhal's Daughter with the Water Festival. How I got True Form Aunas, and I was able to clear a lot of the Remembrance battle, and then I was also able to get Tatiana to greatly improve my Hammer party. But yeah, let's try Tyler first, because Tyler is pretty solid for a free character. Tyler has Ki, and then I don't know what this is. Skull Splitter, I think. Kabuto no something giri. It debuffs endurance. And then the last one is the Dynamic Cut but Tornado. So it's double element. And then he has Protect Tension. So he has some kind of mitigation in him, which is pretty good. And also this one. Recovers 50% HP when dead. One time in battle. Okay. Black would have yeah, no in here. This one, I guess. But I'll be using this more often. Ellen would have no, not Ellen Punch. This one. Because this one is from MA Ellen. This one randomly gives her +2, +4, +6 BP. So it's really good to quickly gain BP to use Deadly Spin. If not, I would be spamming Quick Spin to charge up Strength and then fire up the Deadly Spin. Either way would work. Okay, let's try this. The Himbo Party. I am dropping frames right now. I am sorry. Hold on. Let me... Oop, not on auto. Let me wait for the stream to stabilize and then I'll start the battle. I am still dropping frames. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rydia. Yes, I saw the in OBS that it's turning red and orange. So I was worried that there are pixels that are being, well, frames that are being dropped. And it's still happening. Why can't you stabilize? Okay. I'm gonna try to reconnect from my Wi-Fi. Hopefully I don't disconnect from this stream. Okay, it's stabilized. I don't need to do that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, why are you? Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let me try that one. Hopefully I don't get disconnected from the stream. One moment, please. Okay, I think it's better now. Can you guys hear me? Just making sure I'm online. I can see the stream play. And it's all green now. Okay. Thank you, Rydia. Thank you, Denny. Okay, let's start. Pat, hopefully you're still here. I'm sorry if you're not. Oh, hey, Speedy. How are you? Thank you for joining. So Pat, for Wyvern, so you see this counter. Whenever it's not on 0, it would try to do, where is it? Not this one. What is it? This one. So the skill name is Wing Shield. So it would try to cast that where it would buff Wyvern with defense boost, extra large effect for 1 turn. So it's not bad as it seems. However, as you progress through the battle, he would keep on buffing attack speed up to Wyvern. So he would guarantee to attack first. So on the latter part of the turns, you would see that your damage is always mitigated. And then later on counter 0, he would debuff himself with defense stance down, I believe. Yeah, defense stance down, extra large effect for 1 turn. However, on that counter 0, he would also use this skill, Avoid. So Avoid puts Wyvern in a dodge stance for 1 turn. So really, you can't benefit from that. The only way you can benefit from it is being able to overdrive every 6 turns. That's your best bet to be able to benefit from that debuff from him. The scary part is the longer the battle is, the stronger Wyvern's attack because of Heat Up. So Heat Up, I'm not sure if you're familiar. It gives 5%, well, because it's small effect, is it? No, it's medium effect, so it's stronger. So Heat Up medium is 10% attack. So every time the counter goes to 0, Wyvern would buff himself with Heat Up, and then it stacks. So the damage gets stronger and stronger as the battle progresses. Yeah, that's Wyvern. For Axe, I normally go for the same route as I did with the other remembrance battle where I tried to buff strength with all the folks, and then when it's safe, I would unleash any strong attacks. That's the plan. I don't have anything else. If this doesn't work, then I would need to bring Aunas for extra heal. Okay. Tomato. This one. At least bit. Yeah, Wyvern is scary, boy. Yeah, I have to bring Aunas. I don't have enough healing to survive the barrage of AoE. So I gotta kick out Tyler. That's sad. So I gotta kick out Tyler. I'm gonna put in Aunas. Yeah, this one. Then use the heal. Change the X. And then Darius is here. Oh, it's gonna get better, Speedy. There is who is that? There's Balmain, and there's also Orgnana from the Scarlet Grey's Chinese New Year banner. So those are two solid ones to have, if anything. And Strum Ikonen is really solid, as you saw in the other Remembrance battle we did. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I just go attack. And then I'll recharge. Yep, that is true, pal. Yep, vertical cross is so good. I would agree with you, pal. Key eye. Let's do the punch brush. Six BP, nice. And Darius is dead. This is the problem with this because it's yeah. I don't know if I can debuff to be able to mitigate the damage further. Let's see. There is no... Oh, there is. Let's see. The Kamaitachi is spell. Sakebu is martial arts. The dragon whale is martial arts. What else is AoE? Yeah. So agility down if anything. Let's see. Maybe we can debuff. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. If not, we'll do 15 and call it a day because I'm happy with 15. Okay. Who do we have? Oh. Okay, that makes sense now. I have to bring black because Denny is here. I gotta kick out Ellen. So I'm gonna bring Nora. And then Nora would have Hyper Hammer Plus, which now should have agility debuffing. So maybe that would help with the damage. I know. Okay. Yeah, this axe should work. And then let's try to amplify Hyper Hammer Plus. I have a lot of the light bulb, so I'm fine if it's a waste. Oh, thank you, Pat. To get up tomorrow. Ah, alright. Hope you are able to catch up with that. And yeah, message me if you have questions with the new Remembrance battle. But it's posted on Reddit, if anything, so you can read through that. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Okay. Let's try to do 50. Let's go all the way 20. And then Nora is okay. Oh, no problem. Yeah, anytime. Just message me, Pat. Okay, so let us try our new utility. Hyper Hammer Plus. Okay, it did its job. So let's see if it gets cleansed. It still hurts, but it's better, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't clear 20 with this party. I might have to do 15 and call it a day. But we'll see. I know, Silsey, you commented on Twitter that you wanted to see the egg battle live. Do you still want to see that? I mean, I can do that with maybe 1 or 2 tries if we get good RNG. I mean, now that I have a good grasp of the battle, I think I'm kind of confident in being able to do that. Okay, we can try it, and I'll use the same party I used in the video clear. Yeah, black is awesome. I wish there is a global exclusive black. That would make Denny super duper happy. In a good way. Because, you know, pirates. Okay. I should be able... Oh, I don't have BP for Morning Glory. Oh well. I'm gonna use Great Axe. But yeah, this is not looking good. I'm just gonna try however far I can get, and then I'm gonna do 15, and then we'll do egg, and then we'll end the stream there. Yeah, Nora is dead. Okay, at least we cleared 15. That's what's important, especially we are reaching the end of month. That, yeah, we gotta clear this. This one. It's gonna attack, strength, key eye, I guess strength, and then we'll just burst with hyper hammer later. And for everyone in the chat, I'm not sure if you were here when I introduced the new artwork that I'm sharing in the stream. So the artwork is done by Sato-san. The Twitter ID is displayed, but if it's not easily visible, the Twitter ID is in the video description. So when you have the chance, I would appreciate it if you can drop by the Twitter page and then, you know, appreciate the art that Sato-san has done. It's a lot of SaGa artwork, and I think majority of them are SaGa Frontier 1. And I think there are also a lot of SaGa Frontier 2 in there. And hopefully you like them. I love the artworks, and that's why I try to gather all my confidence and message Sato-san to ask for permission if I can share the artwork in the stream. And I'm very humbled to be able to share the artworks to you guys, because it's really good. But you know, Coffee Cup, aka Denny Draws, she also does a lot of artwork. You should check out her page. Especially recently, she did a lot of artwork, and I think she posted that on Reddit too. She's awesome too. Don't forget that, Denny. You're awesome too. As you guys may have guessed it, you know, Denny loves black, so one of those artwork is black. Actually, there are two. This style and the stage one, and both are really good. You guys should check it out. So this is her ID, just in case, because I know I don't have it displayed right now. Well, it's in the stream assets, but yeah, this is her ID. This EI, and then one. No. I will do attack. This one, attack. Yep. Yeah, it's so weird. Then a lot of the what looks like the wreck attack are really in the wreck. Yeah, this game is weird. Not you. Morning Glory, Blade Boisterous, Vertical Cross, and Hyper Hammer Plus. Look at that damage from our boy Strum Ikonen, right, pal? Strum Ikonen is our boy. 300,000 damage. Thank you. Yeah. I don't think I can clear 20 anytime soon, which is fine. I'm happy with my progress. Okay, now for the main event, I guess. Ah. Okay, let's pray for no Starquake. Still see no Starquake, okay? I hate Starquake. Okay, so this is my party composition. I couldn't show it on recording because, you know, I tried to record this and then enter the battle, and then I retry however much. Liam has the Remembrance Battle Gun. I made sure that everybody has resistance to ailments at least. I wasn't confident that Labelle would be able to int the buff. So I made sure at least they have some kind of defense, especially on the latter part. Especially Liam, so that he doesn't murder the party. So I did, I balanced out the slash and the pierce because a lot of these characters are blunt. So for Liam, I kind of balanced out with pierce. And then for Labelle, I balanced out with blunt and slash. And everybody has the plus 10, plus 10? Is it plus 10? Yeah, plus 10 ailment resistance stone. So Labelle, anyway, sorry. Liam, what he's gonna do is do attack bullet and then attack. That's it. Anti-material shot if BP is available. If not, normal attack. Labelle, look, she has 463 in. That's not enough. Yep, you heard it. Not enough to debuff egg consistently. So I utilize her skill number 3 where she buffs herself with int medium effect. And then the following turn, I'm gonna use Rainbow Spread, this one, to debuff the int. That's how it goes. And then when Labelle does a single target, whether it be skill number 3, skill number 1, or a normal attack, it has a, what is it, 40% chance to chain with skill number 1, and then skill number 1, whether the attack hits or not, there is a chance to put self in a damage block buff, a medium chance for however turn. It doesn't have any turn actually. And then I think it stacks if I'm not mistaken. So if you did 2 damage block, you rolled with that, you would be able to take 0 damage for 2 attacks instead, from what I recall. I could be wrong on that. And then yeah, wind bow, because skill number 1 and skill number 3 are spells. Number 2 is a physical bow. Matriarch, I put in resistance as well, and then Paean of Peace. That's all she's gotta do. Masked Dad, Great Adventure, and then just Great Adventure and attack. That's it. Yeah. Hopefully I'm able to demo it, because it's gonna be a 20-minute battle if anything. Yes, pal. So, this matriarch has Iron Wall 6 if I'm not mistaken. So That's 40. Yeah, 40% defense. Whoa, congratulations, Jer. How are you liking them? Oh, I forgot to show Denny's favorite minstrel. I'm sorry, Denny. So minstrel, he's gonna use this one if charging up BP. So it's basically guard up to self for 2 turns, small effect, and then emergency heal with New Year's Melody. But this is his primary role, to do minstrel note. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. No early paralyze, no early starquake. That's all I'm asking for. I don't have my earphones, so I'm not hearing the phew 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 phew. I'm tired of hearing that. Oh, and Labelle gains OD gauge, overdrive gauge, every end of turn. So I utilize that in the video clear to be able to debuff starting at water form if I forgot or the debuff from the previous turn didn't take effect. So I would be able to try and debuff the following turn, hopefully to successfully debuff. Yes, it is. Plastic. Hey, plastic foliage? Yeah. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Liam's sprite looks like he's wearing high heels. Liam's sprite actually looks like Hope from Final Fantasy 13. Especially with the haircut, too. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's a little scary at the start because I don't have much defenses with me. So there's a large chance that we get taken down easy. Especially now that Minstrel is not proccing the passive heal. So it's a big deal, really. Oh, I should avoid using that. Okay. Let's try this one. I'm not insulting Final Fantasy 13. I actually haven't played it. I tried playing it, and I felt that it's like on beginner mode in the first few hours, and it seems like that's the case, which is fine. I guess I got confused with the terminologies, you know, the Lucy, the Falsy, and so on. So that's the one where I'm like, okay, I gotta take a step back. I need to understand this better. Because I really couldn't appreciate the story after. Okay, we need more heal for... Okay, and then Liam gets attacked. We need more heal for Liam. This is not looking good. Passive heal? Okay, thank you. That's at least okay. Self-end buff. Guard up. Yep, and no Starquake. No Starquake. Now Liam is dead. So that's one thing I noticed, and I could be wrong. Because it takes so long with the first few forms, especially the first one, that there is always a large chance, not like exactly 37%, but rather, there is a chance for Starquake to be used compared to say if, sorry, let me start this. Compared to say if you start doing attacks and you breeze through the different forms. When you breeze through the different forms, I know when one thing I observe is whenever it changes form, it does like a set of attacks as its first set of. I start quick. It would use like a set of attacks when it first transforms to that form. So if you try to push HP so that it would transform to the next one, it may not do a second set of attacks, with emphasis on that word. So there's less chance for Starquake to be used actually. That's why it's mostly on the first part that Starquake is observed. Again, those are all my observation. I could be wrong totally with that, but that's my experience and why I just went YOLO with Liam doing 5 bullets rather than 4. So Jer, a lot of the strategy I heard is you need to set Liam to 4 bullets so that if in case of emergency, whether Liam dies at the end or whatchamacallit, or Starquake at the latter part of the battle, that Liam would survive. And that's why I chose to use this style, the second one, because there is 40% chance, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like one, deflect. 40% chance to dodge attacks, including Starquake. So that's why, and because Dad keeps on using the overdrive heal, that most likely Liam would be in max HP if anything. So he would be dodging if RNG aligns with us. I would say not really, sure, with the firepower. Because if you compare normal attack with anti-material shot, it's 60,000 damage difference. However, that damage difference gets shortened the gap with this Liam doing attack bullet rather than wind bullets. Wind bullets is kind of fixed to D damage. Attack bullet, even though it's fixed, it buffs Liam with attack boost every shot. So that kind of compensates with that in a way. What am I doing? This one, okay. Yeah, that is true, pal. So that's why I didn't mind not using anti-material shot every turn. And also, there is debuff cleanse happening if you do... Ow, that hurts. If you do too much debuff to egg, regardless of whether it's just int debuff or a combination of different debuff. And anti-material shot, as you know, debuffs endurance. So as much as possible to avoid that, I would do normal attack, and if anything, I can resort to full power shot, which doesn't debuff anything. But yeah, those are all my strategy, plus my extreme hate for Starquake. If you read that Reddit thread, the very first bullet on general tips, Starquake can go away. I hate Starquake. Yes, so far so good. Now it's time to push to push this to second form. Yeah. Mask Dad is awesome. That's all I can say. That's why in the video title I had to say Fukumen Cycle, because you know at the end it's Mask Dad doing the tanking with good RNG. He tanked damages from Liam not dying, and I was able to clear the stage. Yeah. Normal attack, this one. Heal, great adventure, perfect. So it's a really good rotation right now where Dad is getting overdrive and then also has access to great adventure. That means other than the AoE, okay, I might be in a little trouble. Hopefully I get to clear the ailment. But the good thing is Dad gets attacked, he gets the provoke, and yeah, other party member might be safe. But let's see. No cleanse, so yeah. Yeah, the dab is the best part of of great adventure. He deserves that dab. Yep, that is normal, pal, because this Liam doesn't have any kind of protect. So Masked Dad has Iron Wall 6, I believe. Matriarch has Iron Wall 6. Minstrel has Protect High Tension. Labelle has Protect High Tension as well. Liam has Dodge at full HP. He only gets defense passive if his HP is critical. So yeah. Oops. But it's better than nothing, because the first Liam style doesn't even have any kind of defenses. So that's the good thing why I picked this too. At least there is some kind of defenses in there. That would be too powerful, Jer. I need more passive heal, Minstrel. Can you give me some? Thank you. You the best. Yeah, it's the setup that's the it's the setup that's the sucky part of this battle. The first, I would say 6 to 8 turns is the most annoying one. You get bad RNG. And even in the latter part, you could get bad RNG, but it's not as bad as the early ones. It's the setup that's a killer. Especially you don't have much defenses in you. You know, Dad not being able to provoke first turn, and with all those stupid AoE attacks. So you could plan for it, Denny, you know? If I know you're planning for whatchamacallit, the Halloween banner, and then if you nothing else interests you, just save. Don't be don't be peer pressured like me. I pulled Arthur. Even though I didn't plan for it. Wagnus is pretty okay, Jer, in my opinion. So, Denny, the whatchamacallit, Matriarch Valentine is kinda on a weird setup right now. Mainly because we had the whatchamacallit, fourth Matriarch having Protect High Tension. That kinda changes the game a little with Matriarch. Oh, you use your tickets in that, Jer? I didn't get Arthur. I got True Form Auna's, Halloween Tatiana, and Water Festival Narwhal's daughter. That sounds like a plan to Plastic Foliage. Oh, by the way, thank you, Plastic Foliage, for joining. I think it's my first time seeing your name in chat. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hey, Rawon. I pronounce it right, right? Rawon or Raywon? Sorry, I don't want to butcher the name. Okay, Rawon. Rawon. Okay, thank you. Okay. Uh, yeah. Ah, something new I learned today. Thank you for that trivia or piece of information. So one thing I forgot to mention for this battle, I gotta keep in mind on how much buffing I do for Labelle, because Egg also doesn't like you to be doing too much buffing. If you do, you would be buff break, and that would be really bad because my strategy is to just keep on spamming Iron of Peace so that I have willpower stack, especially for the latter part where I need that on top of the int debuffing that Labelle needs to do to survive those nasty ailments. Reunitor. That's a nice title. Oh yeah, that's the first post I think I saw from you with Denny. That, oh, I recognize this art. $1,400. Okay. 24 HP. Okay. Let's see how Matriarch's gonna survive that. She died. You called it, Jer. Hey, everybody. So Rowan need Rowan would be encouraging everyone to pull for Ricky when the banner arrives. So be prepared for that. And even so, Ricky has pretty good utility. It's pretty unique in my opinion. So it's not a bad suggestion. Actually, it's pretty good. Best character. Okay. Yeah, me too, Denny and Rowan. Ricky is the first one I played in SaGa Frontier 1. And then I got stuck at Virgil's challenge. I don't understand how to manage the whatchamacallit, the fire slimes, and then I gave up. The important thing is you cleared it, Denny. Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's have some luck so that we can see some egg action. No Starquake, no Paralyze, a lot of no's. No, I haven't played the remaster yet, Denny. I actually bought it during the SaGa game sale. You know, the one advertised by the SaGa Twitter page. Yeah. Yes, I cleared this raw one. I wanted. This is a request from Silsey when I posted that on Twitter, that maybe I can do this live. So I'm trying to do it live. Just to suffer again, you know. World Tower 240. That it. Oh, Starquake. Hi. What is 240? 240 is Bune, right? The true form? Is it? $230 is Saruin. So 240 is Bune, right? Oh, Naga. I'm sorry. Yes, correct. Naga. That is a scary one without the proper units. What am I doing? Because in Naga, you can't really heal because of the love debuff. And then because of the willpower buffing that Naga does, that it's hard to do debuff if you let it stack. But now with the clan, I think on the latter part of World Tower, that's when they introduced the buff cleanse. So that was how some people managed to clear it and be able to debuff properly. From what I remember. I don't know. I know, Jer. Whenever I set up a party in JP, I will always try to find the proof of World Tower, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is JP. We don't have that. Yeah, it's best accessory, but you know the blue scarf from the summer event with Candy, that is the closest one we can get for the proof of World Tower, right? I mean, it's not really giving us much resistance to other element compared to proof of World Tower, but it's the closest one. Okay. This one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Minstrel, don't die, please. So just in case you're wondering, the chain skill that Labelle does with that little puny arrow. So it's this one, the blue windblade or something, if I'm not mistaken. Aoi Kazeno something. So it's a spell, and because I am in Tiger's Den, that it's agility is the main accuracy rate. So that's why I keep on missing. But that's not important. The important one is being able to roll to get herself buff with the damage block buff. Is that negates one attack if that hits her. Or that is buffed to her, I mean. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Describe. Yeah, I remember that chat, Denny. That's the one where you can do it. Try to do this party, and then I think that's the one, right? And then it worked. And then I told you, you surpassed the hardest battle. Getting to 250 is like cake. Okay. Normal. This one. This one. Oh, I didn't know, pal. I'm sorry. 200. Oh, you got stuck at 199? The one with Deathmaster? No! No Starquake. Okay, we'll roll with this. Let's see. 4 bullets. Ah. Stupid Starquake. Okay, couple more tries before we end the stream. Chelsea, I'm sorry I wasn't able if I'm not able to demo the battle to you. Yeah, that's how much retry I've been doing outside of the recording. That's why I don't want to do it on stream. I don't want to waste you guys' time with this. You know, seeing the same thing over and over again. It drove me crazy, to be honest. Because I think I use 10 hours at least of trial and error. Not even with just this party, but in understanding the battle, the composition, and then running with that composition, trying to think that it may be the one party that will work, but it's not. So this one, I think I only tried it since yesterday for 2 hours, and then I tried early today. I only did 3 resets until I recorded the one I uploaded. Yeah, I'm gonna make an omelette out of this prehistoric egg. This way. Okay. Yep, that is true, Jer. To be honest, I still don't understand how Tete-san or the other folks are able to do clears casually on Twitter. Like they would just like, oh, I'm using this party, and then you would see them clear egg like, yeah, we cleared it easy, and then you'd be like retrying because you keep on getting bad RNG. Yeah, I honestly don't know how they do it. That would be you, pal. But Jer, in Discord, I remember Yasha Oji and Dragon, I think. Both of them are saying, well, as long as you know what you're doing, then you should be able to clear the battle easy. Which I am 50-50 with that statement, because it's not just understanding the battle, but a lot of which has something to do with RNG. Even Arce agrees with what he posted on the thread on Reddit, saying, yeah, it's a long battle, and then Egg can just decide to flick you away because he doesn't like you for that attempt, you know. And as you can see now, like, I can get paralyzed, I can get a delay strong AoE that could wipe the party, and so on. A lot of things can happen. That's why I feel it's a combination of good RNG and understanding the battle. See, this one is good because I have mitigate, and that deadly AoE came before that, so I was able to get paralyzed. Okay, let's roll with this. Wait. Let's roll with this. I'm gonna do... Yes, I have overdrive, so it should be fine. So Labelle won't have mitigate, so I'm just hoping that if ever, Mask would cover her or Minstrel, in which Minstrel already took 3 shooting star. Pew pew. It's okay, we'll roll with this. Stop! No, Jer, no. You know what the worst I encountered with Starquake, Jer? I think it was turn 2. Egg used 2 times Starquake in that turn. You know how Egg would do three combination attack 3 attacks, right? One of which is a combination, so that combination is 3 shooting stars. The other 2 turned out to be stupid Starquake. I'm like, wow, that can happen. I didn't know. Okay, so Liam is on critical HP, so that's why the damage is so good, because it's extreme attack passive at that state. So I need Liam not to die, one thing, and then or Labelle not to die. Yeah. No, I don't have overdrive, so... Oh no, it's not a selfish request, Silsey. I'm not getting frustrated, just so you know. I'm actually laughing at the battle. Because, yeah. I mean, it's that kind of thing where it is annoying, but what can you do, right? That's the battle. So all you can do is laugh at it so that it's not as stressful. Early Starquake. But yeah, that run, I think I had good luck because I didn't had much AoE in the first few turns, if I remember correctly. And then I also didn't had on beast form because they would have a combination attack. Beast form can do rotten breath in that combination attack, and rotten breath is like 700-800 damage easy for column. And if beast form targets somebody in the middle, everybody gets attacked. So, and Labelle dies. Other than that, I think I also got lucky in flame form, because flame form, I remember one of the Japanese friends I have, he was streaming egg and flame form did meteor swarm. So because I wasn't able to debuff int for flame form, that I was lucky that, what was that use? Something sonic burner or something. That's a single target heat attack. So I was saved from being paralyzed. If in case Flameform decided to use Meteor Swarm, that run would have ended there. And the last thing in the final form with Egg, even with mitigation for Labelle, she took 900 damage one shot of Shooting Star. So if that landed on Liam, that could have been like an easy 1100. And if two shots landed on Liam, he's dead and run is over. So a lot of good stuff happened in that run. That's why it was possible for me to clear it. But you know, Silsey, it's fine. It don't worry, don't feel bad that you're requesting this. I'm doing this because I think it's fun. It's a good discussion too, especially some of the folks here only plays global and they wanted to prepare how the battle works, you know? So things like that is a good thing to share. I think the only tip that I can give for Egg to make the battle easier is if you have someone, I know the only, let me see, hold on one moment before I say something. I'm checking SaGa Soul on Tsubaki, the latest one. So Tsubaki, hold on, let me input something. Okay, I'm gonna look for Tsubaki. Where is Tsubaki? Okay. Early Starquake. I'm looking at Tsubaki right now and it looks like she has a lot of skills that do int debuffing, and then she also has an ability where if damage hits, that there would be an int debuff that happens. Where is it? Yeah, this one, the second ability. It says when attack hits, int debuff small effect, and then BP +1 to self. So if you can get a character like that, I guess your only problem would be because you would be debuffing Egg every turn, you might reach the threshold within 4 or 5 turns, I think. So you would have to carefully plan on whether you want to do an attack or if there is some kind of support that that character may use, not specifically Tsubaki, that doesn't do an attack so that it doesn't trigger that ability. Basically, you're managing the percentage with the debuff you're doing to Egg, and because it's a guarantee, that it's a big help overall. Because for this one, I'm using Labelle, so even with 460 int, Labelle is having a hard time inflicting. That's fine. Liam deflected it. Whatchamacallit, 460 int, not consistent with the debuff. What I do is I have Labelle use skill number 3 to buff self with int, and then she would be able to do debuff with skill number 2 the following turn. And unfortunately, it's not 100%, so you would have to do some retries to be able to debuff properly. And that's one other good RNG that happened in that recording as well. That whenever I needed it, debuff would latch on to Egg. Alright, thank you, Jer. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate you being here. And congratulations with your polls. Okay. Um, sorry, Silsey. I'm having a bad RNG with me. I will try again in the next stream. I wanted to fulfill that request, you know, as much as possible. But yeah, not having a good RNG right now. The next stream should be on Friday, on the 26th, if not 25th. I don't know. I forgot. Let me check the announcement. When does Spiral open again in Global? Does anybody know? Hold on. Spiral order update. It's gonna be back up on Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be back up on Friday, so I'll do stream on Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna do stream on... Sorry about that. I'll plan to see if I'm gonna do stream on Thursday because of the global exclusive banner, or I'll just pile it up and then stream on Friday with the Spiral Corridor update. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I know it's getting late. Silsey, Denny, Pel, Rawan, Speedy, and anybody, Tepwin, and anybody else that I miss. Thank you so much for joining. I always appreciate all of you here. Again, if you guys want to see Sato-san's artwork, just visit the Twitter page and you would see a lot of SaGa Frontier artwork, and I will showcase them in the stream as well with his permission. I'm sorry, I'm not sure whether Sato-san is a him or a her, so that's why I'm trying to avoid the gender. But yeah, just visit Sato-san's page and you would see a lot of art there. And then thank you for for all the support. It's been really nice streaming for all of you guys. I know I just do this for fun, and I have fun as I try to do content and slash stream at the same time. So yeah, thank you to all of you for making this possible. It's honestly something that I truly wanted for a long time. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and hope you have a good rest of your evening or rest of your day. Arado signing off. See you next time.